So this is gonna be a little stranger than normal for story time because, oh man, I'm tired and I'm frustrated. I'll get to why I'm both. First reason as of why I am frustrated. You may have noticed that the iMac is opened up and wait, is that the old keyboard that's not correct and I tried to get rid of? What's going on here? So as you can see, this was the new Wi-Fi/Bluetooth card I put in so that way I could update the Bluetooth in this thing as well as get this thing the actual AirDrop I need to communicate with my phone. And the card itself works great actually, though there is one slight problem. I didn't actually share with this on YouTube yet. I've only talked about this off camera with a few of my friends, but ever since that upgrade, I must have done something wrong or installed it wrong because every single time I shut this computer down and I want to turn it back on, I have to disconnect the Bluetooth just to restart the computer. And that's why this thing is left open and why this keyboard is back. And it's because this is the connection for Bluetooth. That's where it's supposed to plug in, except there's no cord to attach it to because this is just an adapter. This part right here is the actual problem. It wore out, doesn't work. So yeah, no Bluetooth. So I pretty much have it left open because I'm so tired of taking the cover off all the time. And speaking of the cover, it's actually in pieces over here. This is the glass again. I've actually left this on without the aluminum bezel screwed in. But as you can see, this thing has had a couple problems. Like for example, there's magnets that are supposed to go right here and right here. These are the magnets that are supposed to go right in the spots, but the glue and adhesives came off, so I'll have to reapply them with super glue and more adhesives. But that's not the only problem. As you know, a 2009 iMac still has a CD drive. As you can see, there's this slot here, but doesn't aluminum damage and scratch CDs? There's normally a felt piece just to give the CD a soft surface to slide upon, except, well, where to go? Yeah, that wore off as well, and I had to peel the entire thing off, which means I have to get a new piece of felt, so that way I don't damage my CDs. So with this thing needing some functionality repair, as well as the Bluetooth needing to be fixed, I found the part I need, though I'm just having issues paying for it because my bank account thinks that it's a fraudulent charge. Go figure. Yeah, I'm temporarily without Bluetooth, but even after I get the part, that's going to be a little tricky because even after I get it, I'm still going to have the issue where I'm going to need to unplug it every time I need to turn it on. Something that I will not actually really make a video about because it's really a minor detail. I'm just going to mention it here in this vlog, is that I'm going to make a major edit in terms of the construction of this machine. Pretty much, because the location is down here at the bottom and there's a big enough gap here, what I'm going to attempt to do is get a switch that I can mount in the bottom in this area right here. I'll end up having to cut off a piece of the aluminum in here so I can fit the switch, but there should be enough room that I can mount a switch on here and connects the Bluetooth lines into there, so that way every time I need to disconnect Bluetooth, hit the switch, power on. Once it's powered on, hit the switch, Bluetooth's back on. And in doing that, that will allow me to actually keep the aluminum bezel screwed in. I actually have had the screws to it. I've had the screws in there for a little too long. So that's the frustration I've been dealing with the iMac, because now that I don't have Bluetooth, I had to go back to my incorrect keyboard. And as you can see on the mouse here, yeah, you saw the red dot flash right there. I'm not on Bluetooth, I'm back to the dongle inside the port again, which means, yep, back to one USB port again, since my second free one here is dead. So this machine has really been frustrating me, and it's all because of wireless connectivity. I mean, I did have an issue earlier where I ran out of storage space, and it's all because iMovie doesn't know how to delete any saved archived raw footage, so I had to do that manually myself. I'm not just tired from that, I'm also just in general literally tired because I'm pretty sure you guys don't know this other than a couple of my friends, but I end up losing a lot of sleep just so I can be creative. And if I'm not creative, I still end up losing sleep either way. So at that point, just why not be creative at night? But I have this problem where I average roughly 6 hours per night. Yeah, you're supposed to get at least 8 hours of sleep per night, supposedly. I have not been doing a good job because I can't stop thinking, and it takes a lot of time to actually make the stuff you guys watch. It makes it really hard to make these videos because that means I'm not fully awake. I had to start drinking caffeinated tea, and I refuse to drink coffee. It tastes so terrible. I don't know how coffee drinkers can drink coffee, but I've been drinking caffeinated tea in the morning just to keep me at least keep my eyes open. But when it comes time to film, it's hard for me to find the time to film because I'm always so tired or there's something else going on. It takes a lot of work to make these things, and it is tiring. And just because it's tiring, it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy doing this. I mean, if I didn't enjoy doing this, you wouldn't be watching anything right now. It takes a lot of time and energy, and the fact that you guys will still watch it, despite how tired, frustrated, still great that you'll still watch it anyways. But there is one thing I do have to recommend. Get some sleep, because if you can't get some sleep, you have a hard time functioning, and I'm having a hard time functioning. I'm having a hard time being awake and lively. I mean, you guys know what I sound like when I'm awake and lively.
Alright, let me try something else now. Navigate to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C.
I'd be happy to give you directions. Where would you like to go?
Both! That failed!
Alright! You're putting 0 there!
Isn't like 0.5?
You might have to put 0.00025 or something. Oh my goodness, what the?
Oh yeah, I have one of the world's weirdest laughs. I've been tired and frustrated. I need to get it out, and well, it is behind the scenes technically, because at the moment I'm having problems with the iMac, and I'm letting you know how frustrating and tiring it is to do this. Especially when you have a total of 6 channels to upload. Not to mention, I haven't uploaded to the podcast in over a month. Oh, man, it gets so tiring and boring with just trying to upload a podcast just trying to edit a podcast. Recording it is fun. The editing is the painful part, because you're hearing yourself repeat yourself over again, and, well, it takes hours, and I don't like spending hours upon hours just editing videos, and I feel like that's what I mostly do nowadays. I mean, Salt Pepper has been helping out a lot. This week's tech video was edited by him. I really need the help, because not only is my editor slow, what I mean by that is it takes forever to export just because I got an old computer. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's running Mac OS. In fact, Mac OS is usually pretty great for creative professionals. My problem is I just need to get a newer computer, because when your Macs are from 2009 and 2011, it can be quite a pain to deal with the slow processing speeds. Oh, do I wish I can afford a new Mac, and I might be able to if I can get more subscribers and monetize my channels, but in the meantime, I am still putting up with the frustration of my old computers just to make the content that you guys enjoy watching. At least I think you enjoy watching. If you don't enjoy watching, then why are you even here in the first place? So that's going to conclude today's vlog. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm gonna take a quick little break and do something else. And I'm not saying like I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks. I'm just referring to spending a couple hours for the rest of the day doing something else. Because I do enjoy doing this work. The only problem is, because I have to compromise with the tools I have, it's just hard to do it. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day just taking my mind off of YouTube and all that, so I can de-stress and maybe get some sleep for once. Alrighty. thanks for watching today's vlog. Be sure to check out the rest of my channels because that's really where I'm trying to put a lot of my work in. And I have some updates for you. The Beats channel, I'm actually in the process of making my own music. I've practically figured out GarageBand at this point. So once I finish making my own music, I will make music videos out of them, as always. So, yeah. Okay, enough updates. I'm going. My name is Alpha DeWolf, Random Alpha, signing out.